Hey y'all, hope you're having a good week so far. Diving into this week's discussion on academic affairs. With the first question, what do you think are the main functions of academic affairs within higher education? The task force reading mentioned a lot in over 30 different areas, but to me, the main functions, in my opinion, are going to be academic and career advisement, really focusing on making sure students are going in the right direction for their academic career and their future career. Curriculum planning, that ties into the academic advising and making sure that we have the right classes to offer students. The registrar, international affairs, graduate studies, and then enrollment services, which includes admissions and financial aid. Here at Southwestern, we do a little different. Admissions and financial aid actually aren't under academic affairs. We fall under the student affairs side. So that's why I put those at the end, because they were listed there. But here, in my experience, we've done it a little bit different. How do these functions differ based on the type of institution? I think you can look at a couple of different areas. Like I said, the school vision. Here at Southwestern, we are actually under student engagement success, so we really focus on the students, getting them in and being on that side instead of the academic side of things. So whatever the school's vision is and what they're looking to do can determine where each of these sections falls. The classification, if they're public or private, that can play a lot into it. How the state or their board of trustees say they have to do things. And then even tradition, size, location, kind of where they stand, how they've done it, how they want to do it. So all things to keep in mind, because everybody will do it a little bit different. The third question, what are the three institutions that you compared and contrasted? What were the main similarities and differences of these areas, and how do you account for the differences? I really want to look at schools in different classifications, different areas. So I looked at Southwestern, public 4-year institution, at Georgia Military College, 2-year public school, and so they've got campuses everywhere, and LaGrange College, so a private 4-year institution. So all in a little bit different paths, I guess you could say. So with GSW, we start with the provost, and so under them is institutional planning, the deans of the colleges and schools, institutional research, and then our international services. So falls pretty much in line with what the task force listed out, all major fields except for, like I said, us with admissions and financial aid. We're under student affairs. GMC is a little different. Because they have so many campuses and they even have a prep school, middle and high school. There's varied some. Their executive vice president and COO. They under them is the campus directors for every campus, and that includes the prep school campus. And then you have the vice president for IT and its enrollment management services. So something a little different. And then engineering, then dean of students. So they kind of cover it all, a little bit of everything. Kind of getting more in depth with the task force list. Then LaGrange, really their main focus was just the academic side. It was LaGrange had a vice president for academic affairs, and he was just over the colleges and schools and the faculty and that side of orientation. So very focused. That's the way that they had done it. And then for number 4, discuss the role of faculty as it relates to academic affairs. Do you think it's appropriate, and if so, in what way, and if not, how would you change it? So to me, faculty's role is just to teach and to advise and to help create the curriculum and make sure that we're doing the right things. I think it's appropriate. I think it's great, especially at a small school like this, with faculty teaching and advising. That gives students an opportunity to really create a relationship with those professors and to open doors in case something's happening in class and they're struggling. They can feel more comfortable to go to them, and also gives faculty the option or the opportunity to see if something is going on. They can notice something different in the students, and then also with them advising them, and it gives them that relationship so they can better advise them on where they want to go and what path they need to take. In my personal experience, I had a much better relationship with my advisor than I did most professors, because we had to sit down and talk. And so we learned a lot about each other, and that created a better atmosphere, and it was much easier to go talk to them. Hope you all have a good weekend.